Hi, I'm Noelle Hyman with paperclipping.com, and I'm in the My Mind's Eye booth. We're going to look at a new collection, which is really a part two of something that was super popular from the last release. And then we're going to look at something completely new for My Mind's Eye. So this is Chalk Studio 2, and it was crazy popular. So that's why they came out with a Chalk Studio 2. And like the name says, it's chalkboard, and you can write on it like a chalkboard. And they've got all these different pieces like the frames we just saw. Here's some washi tape in that black and white chalkboard style. Here, this gives you an idea of the patterns that's in the chalkboard line, and some stickers. They've also got some chipboard pieces here, chipboard stickers. And then here's just another view of what the paper looks like. So there's some pieces you could cut into sort of 4x6, almost 4x6 pieces, or you could keep it as it is. Here's some of those patterns. It's kind of a reddish pink. Sometimes it shows up a little more as red, sometimes it looks a little more pinky, polka dots. So that's the chalkboard, or the Chalk Studio 2. We're going to look at something that's new for My Mind's Eye that they've rolled out. And we'll start with this side. They've got something called Record It. And there's six different styles or designs from the Record It. And this is not your 12 by 12 paper. This is the 3x4 cards that are so popular right now, the 4x6 cards, some accessories that are the most popular kinds like the enamel dots and the washi tape. They've got 6x6 paper pads to go in the collection. And then there's wall art pieces. And these are those papers here. They're 8x10, I think. And so they can go in a typical frame that you can then hang on your wall. Yep, 8x10. So this is the gold one. It's like almost foil. Here's another one, a completely different part of that collection called Record It. And this one is called Just Splendid. The gold one was Charmed. This is Just Splendid. And this one's a little different. It's got all these colors, but this one has a few wood veneer pieces that have been cut out. It's a brighter color scheme. The enamel dots are not actually enamel, they're wood. But you get the same pieces, or the same types of pieces, the 3x4, the 4x6, the 6x6, and then the wall art. We're going to see how they look on the wall in just a minute. They're really cute when you frame them. We'll come to the other half of the Record It, and you might recognize this from a previous collection of My Mind's Eye. So this is the wall art. All kinds of fun images. These are more of a whimsical, playful, vintage sort of style. And then a lot of the pieces in the cards are actually made from like acetate, or there's some kind of a transparency, a screen printed transparency. So that's the little twist that comes with this particular collection. Again, no 12 by 12s in this collection. This is, a lot of the younger people are really more into this kind of stuff, and so that's what they're going for. Here's the chalkboard, from the Chalk Studio line. So they've got the 4x6s and the 3x4s in this, and that's really what sets this one apart. This is cute, is that whole chalkboard look. And I want to point out the one that Izzy pointed out to me. I thought it was really cute. It says, "Let's be happy campers every day." And then the last of the Record It collections is Pretty Things. And this is even more of a shabby chic vintage kind of look. And a lot more detail on this line. And one of the unique things that they did with this one is you get this, it's a really thin, almost chipboard kind of piece, and it's die cut, or maybe laser cut. I'm not sure which. So you get that cut out there. And then of course, the coordinating embellishing. So we're going to come look at how these might look, how the wall art pieces might look on the wall if you were to frame them and maybe get some fancy frames and paint them and get them all coordinated, and then have some very simple everyday kind of art that you can put on the wall. This is the kind of stuff that we're seeing all over on Pinterest that It's just fun and can be changed really easily without spending a fortune on it. So this is all from my mind's eye, and I'm Noelle Hyman from paperclipping.com.